Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather in the shared space of our hearts, knowing that within every one of us lies the power to heal, not just others, but ourselves. The journey to healing is one that we often tread when we find ourselves at a crossroads, unsure of the path ahead, or perhaps overwhelmed by the weight of life's challenges. Feeling lost in moments of despair can be a profound experience, one that pushes us to dig deeper into our own souls and find the light within. Healing is not a destination, but an unfolding process of rediscovery. It is through these very moments of being lost that we often find the most profound understanding of who we truly are. Healing begins with acknowledging our inner power and allowing ourselves to love and embrace the journey. Our lives are often filled with noise, distractions, and expectations. Yet in the quiet moments, we discover that the truest wisdom comes from within. Healing is a process of listening deeply to our own hearts, trusting the inner voice that has always been there. It is in these moments of feeling lost that the universe whispers to us, encouraging us to look inward and reconnect with our truest selves. Healing is a sacred practice, one that requires patience, self-love, and unwavering trust in our ability to return to balance, peace, and joy. So today, as we explore the journey of becoming healers in our own lives, let us remember that feeling lost is not something to be feared, but an opportunity to rediscover the fullness of who we are. Let us walk together on this path with compassion, knowing that within us is the wisdom to heal, to grow, and to find our way back to a place of peace and purpose. Facing the power within. We are all born with an innate power that resides deep within our being, a power that allows us to heal, to transform, and to rise from any challenge. But often this power is clouded by doubt, fear, or external pressures that tell us we are not enough, that we are too broken to heal, or that we are incapable of change. In these moments, we must remember that we are the creators of our own reality, and the power to heal has always been within us. Healing begins with embracing the power that resides in our hearts. It is the willingness to acknowledge that we have the ability to shape our experiences and create new possibilities. The key is to recognize that this power is not something that needs to be earned or given to us by others. It is already within us, waiting to be acknowledged. When we allow ourselves to trust in this inner power, we take the first step toward healing. The journey of self-discovery and healing requires us to look within and face the parts of ourselves that we may have been avoiding. These are the parts that carry our wounds, our doubts, our fears. It is in facing these aspects of ourselves with compassion and understanding that we can begin the process of healing. The power to heal is not about fixing what is broken. It is about returning to the truth of who we are. It is about loving ourselves enough to recognize our own worth and potential. In moments when we feel lost or uncertain, it is essential to remind ourselves that we are always connected to this inner power. Even when the external world feels overwhelming, we can always return to the sanctuary within. It is through this connection that we can rediscover our sense of purpose, regain our confidence, and embrace the peace that is our birthright. The process of healing is not linear. It is a dance between moments of self-doubt and moments of clarity, between feelings of being lost and the eventual rediscovery of our path. but each step along the way is a powerful affirmation of the strength that lies within us. Healing is a process that requires patience, but every moment spent trusting in our power brings us closer to the truth of who we are. As we embrace the power within, we learn that we are not at the mercy of our circumstances. We are the creators of our experience, and through the power of love and self-compassion, we can transform any situation. Our ability to heal is not limited by our past. It is fueled by our willingness to step into the present moment with courage and trust in our own strength. Gift of self-love. At the heart of healing is the practice of self-love. To heal, we must learn to love ourselves unconditionally, even in the moments when we feel the most lost, confused, or broken. Self-love is not about being perfect or having it all together. It is about accepting ourselves exactly as we are, with all our imperfections, flaws, and vulnerabilities. It is through this deep acceptance that true healing can begin. When we practice self-love, we open the door to healing by recognizing that we are worthy of care, compassion, and understanding. Often we wait for others to validate us, to tell us we are enough, but true healing begins when we give ourselves that validation first. Self-love is a powerful tool that helps us reconnect with our inner truth and reminds us that we are whole and complete, even in the face of challenges. In moments of feeling lost, it is easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism and judgment. We may blame ourselves for not having the answers or for not being where we think we should be. However, it is essential to remember that healing is not about perfection, it is about progress. And progress comes from love. When we love ourselves, we create a nurturing space where healing can unfold naturally. Self-love requires us to honor our feelings, no matter how uncomfortable or difficult they may be. It is about giving ourselves permission to feel, to grieve, to experience, and to heal at our own pace. Healing is not about rushing through the pain or forcing ourselves to move on. It is about allowing ourselves the time and space to process, to reflect, and to nurture ourselves with kindness and compassion. By practicing self-love, we begin to release the negative self-talk and limiting beliefs that may have held us back in the past. We start to see ourselves through the lens of love, which opens up new possibilities for healing and growth. When we love ourselves, we send a powerful message to the universe that we are deserving of all the good that life has to offer. The more we practice self-love, the more we begin to radiate that love outwardly, creating a ripple effect that can heal not only ourselves, but also those around us. Self-love is the foundation upon which all healing is built, and it is the key to unlocking our true potential. When we embrace ourselves fully, we create a space for transformation and growth, both within and in the world around us. Trusting the process of healing. Healing is not always immediate, and it does not always unfold in the way we expect it to. There are times when we may feel as though we are stuck, unable to move forward, or trapped in a cycle of pain and confusion. During these times, it is crucial to trust the process of healing, knowing that each moment of discomfort is part of the journey. The process of healing is unique for each individual, and it often takes longer than we would like. However, it is important to remember that healing is not a race. It is a personal journey that unfolds in its own time. When we trust the process, we release the need to control the outcome, and we allow ourselves to surrender to the flow of life. Trusting the process means acknowledging that there will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt along the way. However, these are not signs of failure. They are simply part of the healing process. Each step, even the difficult ones, is a step toward greater understanding, greater compassion, and greater love. When we trust the process, we allow ourselves to grow, to learn, and to become the person we are meant to be. Healing often requires us to release old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us. This can be uncomfortable, as it means letting go of what is familiar, even if it no longer brings us peace. However, when we trust that the universe has a plan for us, we can release the need to hold on to what no longer serves us. Letting go allows us to make space for new experiences, new insights, and new ways of being. The process of healing also requires patience, both with ourselves and with the world around us. It is easy to become frustrated or disheartened when we do not see immediate results. However, true healing takes time, and it is important to honor the pace at which we are moving. Trusting the process means believing that every step, no matter how small, is leading us closer to wholeness. As we trust the process of healing, we begin to see the beauty in the journey itself. We learn that healing is not just about the end result. It is about the growth, transformation, and lessons we experience along the way. When we trust the process, we allow ourselves to fully embrace each moment and each step of the journey with an open heart. Releasing the need for perfection. One of the greatest obstacles to healing is the belief that we must be perfect to be worthy of love and acceptance. We often hold ourselves to unrealistic standards, believing that we must have everything figured out or appear strong and flawless at all times. This need for perfection can prevent us from fully embracing our journey and accepting ourselves as we are. Healing requires us to let go of the need for perfection. It is through our imperfections that we find our true beauty and strength. Perfection is an illusion, a construct created by society to make us feel inadequate or less than. But the truth is, we are already whole, just as we are. Our imperfections are what make us human, and it is in embracing these imperfections that we find the path to healing. When we release the need for perfection, we give ourselves permission to be vulnerable, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. Healing is not about avoiding pain or difficulties. It is about facing them with courage and compassion. By embracing our imperfections, we create space for growth and transformation. The need for perfection often stems from a deep fear of judgment or rejection. We may feel that if we are not perfect, we will not be loved or accepted. However, true love and acceptance come from within. When we learn to love ourselves despite our flaws, we break free from the shackles of perfectionism and embrace our true selves. Perfectionism can also lead to a fear of failure, which can prevent us from taking risks or stepping outside our comfort zones. However, failure is an essential part of the healing process. It is through failure that we learn, grow, and evolve. By releasing the need for perfection, we allow ourselves to embrace failure as a natural part of the journey. When we let go of the need for perfection, we open ourselves up to the possibility of true healing. We learn to love ourselves unconditionally and to accept ourselves as we are without judgment. This shift in mindset allows us to move forward with confidence, knowing that we are worthy of love, healing, and happiness, exactly as we are. Cultivating inner peace. Inner peace is the foundation of healing. Without peace, healing cannot take place, for it is in the stillness of the heart that we can connect with our truest selves and access the wisdom that lies within. Cultivating inner peace requires us to quiet the noise of the outside world and return to the calm center within. In the modern world, we are often bombarded with distractions, stress, and noise. These external factors can create chaos within, making it difficult to find the peace we seek. However, the power to find inner peace lies within us. It is through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection that we can reconnect with our inner calm and create a space of healing within ourselves. Inner peace is not something that can be achieved externally. It must be cultivated from within. It is a practice that requires us to be present in each moment, to breathe deeply, and to let go of the worries and stresses that cloud our minds. When we cultivate inner peace, we create a foundation for healing, allowing us to respond to challenges with clarity, calm, and grace. To cultivate inner peace, we must also let go of past hurts and grudges that may be weighing us down. Holding on to resentment and anger prevents us from finding peace, as it keeps us trapped in negative emotions. By forgiving ourselves and others, we release the emotional baggage that prevents us from healing and create space for peace to enter. Peace comes when we let go of the need to control everything around us. Life is full of uncertainties, and trying to control every aspect of it only creates more stress and anxiety. When we trust the flow of life and surrender to the present moment, we create an inner peace that allows healing to take place naturally. As we cultivate inner peace, we learn to navigate life with greater ease and joy. We begin to respond to challenges from a place of calm and strength, rather than fear or anxiety. Inner peace is the key to healing, as it provides the space for transformation, growth, and true wellness. When we are at peace with ourselves, we are able to heal and embrace the fullness of life. The healing power of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool in the healing process. When we focus on the things we are grateful for, we shift our energy from scarcity and lack to abundance and possibility. Gratitude opens our hearts and allows us to see the beauty in every moment, even in the midst of challenges. It is through gratitude that we begin to heal our hearts and our lives. Healing often requires us to shift our focus from what is wrong to what is right. It is easy to get caught up in the struggles and difficulties we face, but when we practice gratitude, we are reminded of all the blessings that surround us. Gratitude helps us cultivate a positive mindset, which in turn promotes healing by reducing stress, anxiety, and negative emotions. In moments when we feel lost or overwhelmed, gratitude can be a powerful tool for shifting our perspective. By taking a moment to reflect on the things we are grateful for, whether big or small, we begin to see the abundance in our lives. Gratitude helps us connect with the present moment, reminding us that we have much to be thankful for, even in the most challenging times. The more we practice gratitude, the more we begin to notice the blessings that surround us. Gratitude opens our hearts to receive more of the good that life has to offer. When we are grateful, we attract more positivity, love, and abundance into our lives. It is through gratitude that we create a mindset of healing and possibility. Gratitude is also a powerful way to cultivate self-love. When we are grateful for ourselves and all that we have overcome, we honor our journey and acknowledge the strength within us. Gratitude helps us recognize our own resilience and courage, which are key components of the healing process. By incorporating gratitude into our daily lives, we can accelerate our healing process. Gratitude shifts our focus from what is missing to what is already present, allowing us to heal from a place of abundance and love. It is through gratitude that we find peace, joy, and the strength to continue on our healing journey, living authentically and true to yourself. Healing is about becoming authentic, living in alignment with your truest self. It is about shedding the masks, the roles, and the expectations that society or others have placed on you, and stepping fully into your own light. When we live authentically, we embrace the power and beauty of who we truly are, and we experience healing on a deeper level. Too often, we live our lives according to the expectations of others, afraid to show our true selves for fear of rejection or judgment. However, healing requires us to let go of these fears and step into the truth of who we are. Authenticity is not about seeking approval from others. It is about finding peace within ourselves and living in harmony with our values and beliefs. Living authentically requires us to trust our inner guidance and listen to our heart. It is about making choices that align with our true desires, not what others think we should do. When we live authentically, we feel more fulfilled and at peace, for we are no longer trying to fit into a mold that was never meant for us. Living authentically also means being honest with ourselves and others. It is about expressing our feelings, desires, and needs without fear of judgment or rejection. When we are honest, we create space for healing by allowing ourselves to be seen and heard in our truest form. By living authentically, we create an environment that supports our healing process. We are no longer weighed down by the pressure to conform to others' expectations or to wear a mask. Instead, we step into our true selves and embrace the freedom and joy that comes with it. As we embrace authenticity, we discover that healing is not about changing who we are, but about becoming more of who we already are. When we live authentically, we attract the people, experiences, and opportunities that are meant for us. Living true to ourselves is the ultimate form of healing, for it allows us to experience life fully and joyfully, exactly as we are meant to. In this sacred journey of healing, let us remember that feeling lost is simply a moment in time, a moment that leads to deeper self-awareness, greater self-love, and the unfolding of our true potential. The power to heal lies within us, waiting to be embraced. Healing is not a destination, but an ongoing process that requires patience, trust, and unconditional love. When we embrace our inner power, practice self-love, trust the healing process, release perfection, cultivate peace, express gratitude, and live authentically, we create the space for transformation.